towards on base or batting average doesn't fucking matter.
It's like watching. This is what proud parents feel.
God, errors are such a fucking joke. It's either a hit or it's not. They put the ball in play, give them the hit.
It's like watching little me growing up.
Hey, mini me.
This is. I should ask my parents. Is this what proud parents feel like? They respond back, "We never knew." Oh shit.
All right, here we go.
Did you hear that, Michelle, my sister? Yeah.
All right, here we go. Moving on. Batting fifth, the catcher, number 16. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Will Smith.
They probably got like 3 catchers on that team that can feel pretty comfortable
Well,
with.
Austin
like
Barnes,
Ruiz
Will
as well,
Smith.
I think. Yeah.
All right, and well, I mean, he's a catcher and he's projected 20 home runs. That's pretty high for a catcher. You're not known for your...
That's like Grandal numbers as far as home runs.
You're not known for your power. 478 slugging, that's pretty high for a catcher.
Well, again, I would say look at slugging percentage because, again, you can have like a 450, 470 slugging and not hit a lot of home runs. You just hit like 60 doubles.
No. That's why Arise's
That's why
slugging is always kind of high.
Well, it's not quite as high as it should be, but it's what kept Ichiro respectable because he hit a lot of doubles and triples.
Or Joe Mauer's slugging was
back in the day.
Opposite field home runs and the doubles.
All right, keep going.
So first baseman number 13, batting 6th, Max Muncie. Another kind of
a Dodger find, much like Justin Turner, Chris Taylor.
Yeah, he's a
guy who kind of was passed over by organizations, and the Dodgers saw something and brought something out.
I feel like he looks like he slams 4 Coors Lights before a game.
Had the greatest trash talk line ever to Madison Bumgarner.
Yeah, where Madison Bumgarner...
He didn't like how Muncie kind of quote-unquote pimped a home run.
Yeah.
And he said, get running around the bases. Muncie responded back, get the ball out of the ocean then.
Yeah.
Not technically an ocean, but that's nitpicking.
So for those who don't know, San Francisco is in their stadium, or
is on the coast of a bay.
Cove.
Yeah. It's in a bay.
Cove.
Yeah. And so, Muncie hit a home run out there and pimped it.
He hit it right in the water where you always see those kayakers, whatever, and canoers and motorboaters, not in a good way, out there looking for a home run balls. And Madison Bumgarner is notorious for not liking batters showing him up when they take him deep. I don't get it. The guy took you deep. Fucking take your lumps. Stop being a little dramatic bitch. And Max Muncy said, if you don't like it, go fucking get the ball out of the water. So, fucking love it.
Yep.
Batting 7th, number 11, the left fielder, A.J. Pollock.
Dude was an all-star in Arizona.
Yeah.
So.
He was...
when he was healthy.
Him and Paul Goldschmidt were like the names in Arizona for a while. So, and Jake Lamb, actually, who was just released by the Braves, by the way.
Yeah.
But so there's that. And this is the guy I fucking get up in the morning and get hard for. Batting 8th, your second baseman, number 9, Gavin Lux.
They can finally get him on the field consistently. So,
Erik, I will tell you right now, Gavin Lux to the Dodgers is our Royce Lewis and Kiroff combined times 2. Like that's what the Dodgers think of this guy.
Yeah, but the Dodgers also fucking take any prospect they ever get and fucking automatically think he's the next Michael Jordan of baseball. So,
I mean, this guy's projected 20 home runs with a 455 slugging.
Okay.
So,
all right.
With a point,
like Mike Trout numbers.
With a .1,
Trout slugging would be even closer to like 600.
A .114 service time. Like this guy is way.
Well, they just can never find a spot on the field for him consistently.
This guy.
They got Seager, they've got Turner, they've had Kike Hernandez. And
I mean, he's not even on their prospect list anymore.
No, because he's had over a year. Like you're off it after like half the season even.
Well, he's got .14 service time. .114 service time.
Well, how many at-bats has he had? Career, because that's actually how they do determine it. So,
all I got is
depending on how many innings you pitched and at-bats you had, then they take you off the list.
No, but my bias is not showing. Brian, tell me Gavin Lux is not probably the highest.
Times 2?
the highest projected.
He was viewed much the same as like how we view Royce Lewis, and probably even higher. So
Yeah,
Yes.
sure, higher, but times 2, fuck off.
Times
this
two.
is just how they viewed him, not like what people think, like not what scouts think of him. It's just how they viewed him.
Yeah, which is a bias, which is
Exactly,
exactly
yeah.
what I said.
But that's all we're talking about here. Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy, I'm telling you right now, will be better than Royce Lewis.
Okay.
In 10 years, we'll compare the career numbers. Telling it, fucking Brian.
Just
book
get
it
to
right
the
now.
rotation.
Rotation.
fuckface.
This is why Brian gets up in the morning with a heart on. This fucking rotation right here. I don't agree with this person being number 1, but number 2, Clayton Kershaw. He is not your number 1 starter.
He'd be probably demoted to the 4th.
I don't agree with this guy being number 2 starter. Number 27, Trevor Bauer. If I'm doing this, it's
Reigning Cy Young winner. So
I'm doing this is who I'm starting first. Walker Buehler, and then Julio Reyes, then Trevor Bauer, then Kershaw, then David Price, and then Dustin May.
And then you also
there.
have guys like Tony Gonsolin in there too. Like they've got like 6 to 7 starters.
Yeah. Which basically they're
And
all
really quality starters. You have 3 former Cy Young winners, 3 former top prospects. For
Tony
them.
Gonsolin is named or listed as a long reliever. Dustin May is listed as a middle reliever.
Yeah, just
That's
say-
bullshit.
It's they put him there because like where the hell we can only put 5 in here.
But then you got guys like Blake Trinan. They got Kenley Jansen. They got Corey Kimball.
Knable, yep.
Like
Former Brewer.
it's not only their starting rotation, but their fucking
Like I said, we
bullpen.
just all named pretty much former All-Stars right there too.
Their bullpen is fucking lights out.
Yep. It's
Dodgers win this division. Padres a 102-win wild card team.
Like the Yankees have like a good starting rotation, but almost no bullpen. The Dodgers got fucking guys that could win an A or a Cy Young in their fucking bullpen right now. And Dustin May, like little orphan Annie, Dustin May. That guy throws 99, 101 miles an hour with a little cut.
Sinkers.
Oh my god.
Ask Manny Machado about that.
Fucking A.
Manny Machado was probably just glad it didn't hit his cup.
Like people are thinking, oh, the Dodgers, yeah, they got a couple old players. They're not going to be players for the long term. No, their fucking rotation is reloaded. Their lineup
They
is
are
getting
the best run organization in baseball.
Their lineup is getting reloaded with people like Bellinger still only 25, Will Smith, Gavin Lux. You got
And they still have top prospects.
you got
in
Mookie
baseball.
Betts for a while. I got Corey Seager for a while. And then you got guys like Josiah Gray,
Yeah.
who's the overall 28th overall prospect. Which I mean, I get it. They don't fucking mean shit in prospect rankings, but 'cause
Again, the Dodgers have not missed on a lot of their minor leaguers.
they got 3 in the top 100, 5 in the top 120. So
How much do you contribute being in the South and being located near a lot of these scouts or a lot of these players that are growing up?
Well, you got to think about
constantly, able to view them and
you got to think
and
about
also
your
the,
major.
Also, the other thing too to remember is that in the South you can play this sport year
Well, I know,
round. Yeah.
Huh.
which is why a lot of the players are down in the South.
And that was a big knock against Mike Trout when he was getting drafted. Is
Oh,
that,
he's from Philly.
no, he's from New Jersey and South New
He
Jersey.
claims
yeah.
Philly, but yeah.
Well, he's a fan of like the Eagles, but he says Millville, New Jersey. Who came out of Millville, New Jersey? Not a fucking thing. Maybe somebody kicked a rock out of it once, but
Somebody saw a walrus
Yeah.
on the beach once, or a seal.
yeah. But again,
Have to
they
think
said that if he had put up his numbers in like North Carolina, Southern California, Florida, a place like that,
yeah.
he would have been the top pick.
He was drafted like what?
25th.
Yeah, 25th.
Even his own team passed on him.
Damn.
Yeah,
They had 2 first-round picks and took him with the second.
yeah. No, it's definitely the Dodgers and the Padres have a fucking market on these high school, college age kids because
Probably have like people contacts. That
we
Well, again,
we
nobody's
were
ever a
just-
secret because you got scouts all over the
We
place.
were just talking about Cal State Fullerton was a long time fucking college baseball team.
Well, again, like Vanderbilt out there in
And-
Tennessee, and
but
probably one of the biggest college baseball powers is though Oregon State.
yeah, Recently, yeah, but
Oh no, even more. Like Jacoby Ellsbury came out of there. Adley Rutschman, the top prospect in baseball, is out of there. You've got, the White Sox have a guy who came out of there very highly regarded. They again,
well,
you can
gotta,
attribute a lot of these things because, like, especially in like college baseball and stuff. Yeah, you do have more eyes on these players when you're in the South like that. But again, I just don't think anything's like necessarily too big of a secret.
Well,
anymore.
now, especially now with the internet and the video that's
Again,
being put on it.
again, we're talking about this prospect. Why we all know it's no secret. These prospects aren't secrets anymore.
No, but you also got to think about the biggest places for college or high school. High school baseball is, California, Arizona, Texas,
Yep.
Florida,
North Carolina.
Like the Dodgers and the Padres being right there where they can easily send a scout within less than a day to go check out these kids.
Well, remember,
in high
they
school.
do have like scouts, like hubbed out all over.
Yeah, right.
It's no different from no different than like a work from home situation.
When you're being approached by the Los Angeles Dodgers, or you're being,
I can assure you, the Twins have a like Southeast area scout based out of South
Phoenix.
Carolina
That
or
down
North.
there
Yeah. Then they have a Southwest scout based out of like Phoenix
Yeah.
or like San Diego or something.
Yeah.
There's a kid playing. Hey, Royce Lewis is playing up at Southern California. Go check him out. Okay.
Yeah, I mean every team does it. They even got ones in Europe and Japan and South Korea and
Puerto Rico,
Australia and the Caribbean. It's the scouting after a PNC or before a PNC year. They were all over the place. Right. Which I feel like, Brian, when you said that your dream job last week would have been heads groundkeeper for a baseball
yeah, see, it is
team.
difficult to say, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
At least I didn't say a heads ground creeper.
Grounds creeper?
But I feel like yours would have been like a scout in like the Caribbean for a team. Just the island hopping, watching baseball.
No, that would have been a catch-22 because it goes like, why isn't Brian at the stadium? You see me passed out on a beach with a rum drink spilled over,
and a case of Corona and a rotted lime. Yeah, Corona the beer, not the virus. But so yeah, that was our MLB breakdown real quick. Everybody, your World Series projections right now. I will give you mine. Los Angeles Dodgers versus the Chicago White Sox. Los Angeles beats the White Sox 4-2.
I think that's very bold, especially since they just lost Eloy Jimenez.
Hey, man,
Jimenez, yeah.
I made the pick before the injury. I'm sticking to it.
Yeah, no, we got you. Erik, what you got?
On that. I'm going to go the NL Los Angeles Dodgers, AL New York Yankees.
He's going East Coast, West Coast.
A very traditional matchup,
and I'll probably want to kill myself if that happens.
And I mean,
who wins it?
Rob Manfred there is if he's thinking about the idea
Let
of
the
that.
man
Okay.
finish. Who
go
wins
ahead.
it?
Dodgers.
How many games?
6.
4-2.
Yep.
Rob Manfred's probably sitting in his office going like, L.A., New York, yes.
Like the Rangers LA Kings series.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's just baseball doesn't. Again, sports never really necessarily like would say it here, but it's just like to have that guaranteed local market.
Well, you can even count the other Los Angeles Kings Stanley Cup series in when they won against the New Jersey Devils.
It helped.
Yeah.
It helped definitely.
Yeah.
So
East Coast, West Coast.
yeah.
There you
Who do
go.
I
Well, again, when
want
they
to
had
win it?
Chicago and Philadelphia, that was awesome.
Eric, who do you want to win
Who
it?
do I want to
Yeah.
win it? Well, I mean,
Outside of the Twins.
No, not win it, but who do I want to see in the World Series this year? I want to see the Twins versus Mets,
That'd be good. Yeah.
but it's not going to happen. But that'd be
the Mets.
who I'd like to see, or Twins Cardinals again. But
Bring your
Analytics, and building a team around one kind of idea versus spending money. That'd be a good.
Well, again, Steve Cohen is a analytic guy. He was a stock investor, so
You're a stock investor,
not I guess.
Brian. Who do you think and who do you want in the World Series?
Well, who do I want?
Well, obviously Twins versus Brewers.
That would just be such a brain fuck to me.
he would nut all over the place.
No, I wouldn't know what to do here. So
He'd be running around with his underwear on his head and a fucking.
somebody stole my pants.
He'd take a beer can and break his nose with it. What the fuck's going on?
Brian, think about what you're doing. You just see me on my deck shouting at random geese.
Just
You're
start.
a great duck.
No, just start speaking Japanese to geese. Tomo arigato.